Bienvenidos chicos y chicas. Welcome back boys and girls to Español con Webster. This is week 3, lesson 3. We are still at home boys and girls and we're going to continue online learning. We still don't have an exact date as to when we will return, so we will just continue on and that way we're not behind when we get back to school. I want to wish you a wonderful spring break. By now, you guys are done with spring break and I hope you've had a fantastic week. I hope you got a lot of time to rest and hang out with your family members. So just a reminder for everyone to check out week 2, lesson 2 video. I did extend the assignment to be due on March 31st, Tuesday. So if you haven't watched the videos and if you have not turned in your assignments, please do so. And now this is week 3, lesson 3, which will be due April 3rd, which is Friday. So for now, let's continue positive. Let's stay on track. I wish you guys a fantastic week. And let's go inside and get to work for lesson 3, week 3. Okay, chicos y chicas, okay, boys and girls, so we're inside now. Again, just to reiterate, this is week 3, lesson 3, and this video is for you 8th grade. So we're going to continue our chapter on team sports, and just so everybody can get in the mood for sports, let's just play this for a few seconds. Okay, so for all you big Messi fans out there, you got to see a couple of goals by Messi. So moving forward with our chapter, this chapter again is team sports, deportes de equipo. This chapter has a lot of objectives to it. There's a lot of information and we're gonna go slow, but we're gonna try to cover every single objective as far as we can. So we already introduced all of these vocab words. They all have to do with el fútbol, which is soccer in Spanish. And I know I already read this little paragraph to you and also this paragraph. So today's objective is going to be to continue this paragraph, this one, and we're going to introduce radical verbs to you, radical ER verbs. So here we go. I'm going to start with this from last week. It says, los jugadores juegan al fútbol. The players play soccer. Un jugador lanza el balón. A player throws the ball. Tira el balón con el pie. He throws the ball with his foot. El portero guarda la portería. The male goalie guards the goal. So this is the second paragraph for today. It says, el segundo tiempo empieza. Los dos equipos vuelven al campo. El tanto queda empatado en 0. If you want to pause for a second and read this, that would be great. And here's the translation. The second half of the game begins. Empieza comes from empezar, and it means to begin or to commence. Los dos equipos vuelven al campo. The two teams go back to the field. El tanto queda empatado en 0. That means the score has stayed on 0. So they're actually tied. Empatado means to tie. So the score stays tied on 0. So that's the little paragraph having to do with this game here. And the last little paragraph that we're going to read today. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this. And after each sentence, we're going to let Monica repeat it also. And while Monica's repeating it, guys, you go ahead and repeat it. El portero no puede bloquear or parar el balón. Monica, can you repeat?
El portero no puede bloquear, parar el balón.
Good. So the goalie cannot block or stop the ball. Bloquear means to block, and parar, which is an AR verb, means to stop. El balón entra en la portería. Monica, could you repeat?
El balón entra en la portería.
The ball enters the goal. González mete un gol.
González mete un gol.
Which means Gonzalez put in a goal or made a goal. Él marca un tanto.
Él marca un tanto.
He made a point, or he made a score. Tanto is actually, could mean a point, or it could mean a score. All right, so that's what we're gonna stop here. We're gonna do this little paragraph next time. So boys and girls, we're continuing with team sports. The whole chapter has to do with different sports, but now we're gonna go all the way to page 210, and I will take a picture of this top part. This is our grammar section for today, and it's called verbos de cambio radical. So verbs that are radical. Now this radical verb is considered an E to IE verb, and we're doing the present tense. So I'm just gonna read this really quick to you guys. Ready? There are certain groups of verbs in Spanish that have a stem change in the present tense. The verbs empezar, which you notice is AR, means to begin. Comenzar means also to begin. Querer means to want. Perder means to lose, and preferir, to prefer, are considered stem changing verbs. And you're going to say, oh my God, another change of verbs. Yes, boys and girls, it is another change. The E of the stem changes to IE in all forms except nosotros and vosotros. The endings are the same as those of regular verbs. Study the following forms. As you can see, there is an AR stem change, an ER, and an IR. Boys and girls, just focus on ER for today. It is querer, which means to want. Also notice that querer can mean to like or to love, but this particular chapter is using the verb querer as to want. So keep that in mind. In order for me to teach you how radical verbs work, especially for the ER radical verbs, we are going to think and remember regular ER verbs. So everybody just remember, you know this, these are regular ER verbs, and these are the endings. So we're gonna review this before I show you how to do the radical changes for the other verb type. Everybody knows what comer means. How about Victoria? Do you remember what comer means, Victoria?
It means to eat.
To eat. So just to review, yo como, I eat, the ending is O. All you do is drop the ER and insert that O. Tú comes, you eat, the ending is ES. Él, ella, and usted come, he, she, and you formal eat. The ending is E. Nosotros comemos, we eat. Ending is hemos. Vosotros coméis. The ending is ace with the accent over the E. That's you all for the Spaniards. And the last one, ellos, ellas, and ustedes comen. The ending is EN. If you still don't know your ER verbs, boys and girls, you must memorize them. Remember, we've been talking about this all year. You have to know them. Most of you do, so you guys are on the right track. Just an idea. If you are done with your assignment quickly and you're wondering what can I do, go to studyspanish.com, go to verb drills, and practice your regular ER verbs. That will help you as we know. Radical verbs. Verbos de cambio radical, e pasa a ie en el presente. What did you just say, Ms. Webster? Basically, I said radical verbs, present tense, the E goes to IE. Okay, here's the verb, querer. So, Victoria, what kind of verb is querer? Is it ER, AR, or IR?
ER.
It's an ER verb. It means what, Victoria?
To want.
To want. So here we go. We're going to conjugate this, and don't get all nervous. You can always rewind the video and check it out again. So, yo blank. So the first thing I want you to do, boys and girls, pay attention. You are going to drop ER, copy down the letters, and say to yourself, oh yeah, yo ends with the O at the end. Let me put it. So you look at it and you say, okay, yo quiero. Well, that's wrong because this is a radical verb. So what you do is you keep your little ending there, you erase the E, and then you insert IE. Now, Victoria, can you read that?
Yo quiero.
Yo quiero. So in Spanish, when you are conjugating for yo, you drop the ER, insert the O, because that's what happens with the ER verbs, and then you go back in and you say, oh yeah, I have to change it. The E has to be dropped, the E in the middle, and it has to be IE. I know that sounds a little weird, but you'll get it, no worries. Okay, tú. So, tú, drop the ER, go ahead and write the letters. If you want to give them a little bit of space, you can. You insert ES, and then if you look at it, you say, tú quieres. That's wrong. What do I have to do, Victoria? Tell me what to do.
Erase the E and replace it with IE.
Good. Erase the E and replace it with IE. Now, can you read that, Victoria?
Tú quieres.
Tú quieres. So let's just say, tú quieres jugar. You want to play. Yo quiero jugar. I'm sorry. Yo quiero jugar is I want to play. Tú quieres jugar is you want to play. All right. Él, ella, and usted. Again, I drop that ER at the end. I can write my letters a little separated if that helps me. I put the E. I look at it and it says él quiere. Again, that's wrong. So, Monica, what do I do to make this verb be radical?
We delete the E and replace it with the IE.
And how come I have to do the one in the beginning?
Oh, because the E that you replaced at the end is just parts of the ending.
Right.
But this is changing the beginning parts of the E.
Correct, Monica. You're changing the stem. Thank you. So, él quiere jugar fútbol. He wants to play soccer. Now, if you notice, Monica, you'll see a little pink asterisk here. And the reason that that is there is because nosotros and vosotros does not have that radical change. So, this is what I would do. Nosotros, I would put the hemos. And now it becomes nosotros queremos. I don't make a radical change for nosotros and vosotros. So I'm going to say that again. 8th grade, you don't make the radical change for nosotros and vosotros. So Monica, tell me what to do for vosotros. What's that ending?
Ace.
Ace. So drop the ER and put ace. Vosotros queréis. Now what about ellos, Monica, ellas, and ustedes? Does it require the radical change?
It does.
It does. So again, you write your letters a little bit spaced apart if that helps you. Drop the ER. It's EN. And you look at it and it's ellos quieren. That's wrong. I delete the E. It's part of the stem. And what do I put, Monica?
IE.
IE. Can you read it for me?
Of course, it says ellos, ellas, ustedes quieren.
Quieren. And my cue looks a little funny there, guys, so I'm going to fix it. So boys and girls, I know this is weird. I understand we don't have this radical change in English, but it is part of Spanish, and we do have to learn it specifically in this chapter. So again, radical verb, E to IE, you're changing the E in the stem to IE, and you're putting in the regular endings for ER verbs. You do not make the radical change for which two pronouns, Monica?
Nosotros and vosotros.
Good. So repeat after me. How about Victoria? Victoria, repeat after me. Yo quiero.
Yo quiero.
Tú quieres.
Tú quieres.
Él, ella, usted quiere.
Él, ella, usted quiere.
Nosotros queremos.
Nosotros queremos.
Vosotros queréis.
Vosotros queréis.
Ellos quieren.
Ellos quieren.
Ellas quieren.
Ellas quieren.
Ustedes quieren.
Ustedes quieren.
Now, just a tip for you guys. In Spanish, when you have QUI, that has the sound of qui. So that kind of helps you. If you wrote yo quiero and you forgot QUI at the beginning, then you know you did something wrong. Key, that's what that means. Think of like a key to come into your home. And another thing to help you, QUE is always que. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. Que. Just for that, just a little tip there
Monica
for
has a
you
question.
guys. Yes,
Which
Monica.
when it's QUIE? How would you pronounce that?
QUIE.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so week 3, lesson 3 assignment. Boys and girls, radical ER verbs. You're going to write your name, 2 points, first and last. La fecha. So tomorrow is the 31st of March. 31 de marzo. Last day of March, guys. Can't believe it. De 2020. So that is your date. You're going to write it the long way. Insert the appropriate conjugation of querer. This is a radical verb. You will need to look at this chart, boys and girls, and it will be put on my website. So please watch the video carefully, go to the website, and use this to help you. I will read this to you. Number 1, Messi blank jugar fútbol. So what does that mean, Victoria, for number 1?
Messi blank play soccer.
Good. Messi blank play soccer. You're going to insert querer. Messi is a man. So what pronoun would I put here, Victoria?
Él.
Él. So if I go up to my handy dandy little chart here and I look up él, the answer would be what, Victoria?
Quiere.
Good. So Messi quiere jugar fútbol. Boys and girls, when you spell it, you must be sure that it's QUIERE. If the spelling is wrong, the entire problem is wrong because spelling counts obviously as a radical verb. It always counts, but as a radical verb, it even counts more. Okay, number 2. Yo blank bailar merengue. I blank dance merengue. I want to dance merengue. You would look at the pronoun, it's yo, go up to your little handy dandy chart here, and you'll see your answer. Okay, number 3, tú blank jugar baseball, you blank play baseball. Number 4, Victoria, can you read it for us?
Marta blank ser la portera.
Good. Martha blank to be the goalie. All right, number 5. How about Victoria? Can you read for us?
Nosotros blank estudiar biología.
Good. We blank study biology. We want to study biology. First thing you're going to do is say what's the pronoun that needs to be used in the sentence. It's nosotros. You refer to your chart and you conjugate for querer. Ellos blank jugar baloncesto. They masculine blank play basketball. Vosotros blank patinar. You all blank skate. You all want to skate. Usted, you formal, blank ir a un partido de fútbol. You formal blank to go to a game of soccer. A soccer game. Okay, so boys and girls, this assignment for week 3, lesson 3 is due el 3 de abril de 2020, which is April 3rd, 2020, which is this Friday. Please take your time. Don't rush it. It's only 8 sentences. If you wish to print this out or write it out or type it out, whatever works for you. But if you do type it, that's awesome. Don't forget your puntos, your periods, your accent marks. They're all important. Now we're going to end the video. Thank you for watching. And Monica's going to take over and teach you a little bit about what I want on the subject line when you're submitting assignments. So boys and girls, have an amazing week. And I will see you again next week.
Alright guys, Monica here again. So we're just going to quickly go over what should be your subject line for your emails when you submit your assignments. Remember guys, put your first and last name first. Put a slash, put your grade level. 5th or 6th, 7th or 8th grades, then put the lesson number. So for example, I would put Monica Watson / 8th grade / lesson 3. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in and we'll see you next week.